Hello, this is Cele1 with a new video review. Now I have the Revoltech number 76, the Evangelion New Movie Edition Awakening version from Evangelion 2.0 You Cannot Advance, sculpted by Katsuhisa Yamaguchi on the line Revoltech manufactured by Kaiyodo. This one is the second to last EVA from the 2.0 mold that was released, and features the Evangelion Unit 1 as seen at the end of Evangelion 2.0 You Cannot Advance, where it enters in some sort of berserk world resetting god or something like that. The sculpt is similar, well, it is the same as with Revoltech 67, Evangelion Unit 1 from the 2.0 mold, and the main differences are the extra arms and the color. The color scheme is slightly altered. All the green parts are now neon orange, and well, that is the only difference, besides some other extras that are not with the other EVA that are meant to enhance the overall design of this EVA. So here we have the figure with all of its contents. Along with the EVA comes the Revoltech base, the standard of the time, that was a single base with a B holder and two joints. They were all black. The clear transparent ones were added much later. And well, the figure contains the same articulation as the Evangelion 2.0 mold. You can check the other video review for more details on that. It has the exact same articulation as Evangelion Unit 1, including the mouth opening joint on the jaw. And well, I'm going to check only the other extras of the figure. So the first is a different head, a berserk head, to be precise. This one, let me see if I can get it to focus. Oh, no I can't. So this is the first extra, the berserk head. As you can see, it's slightly different to the regular head. Here you have it in comparison. The eyes are like kind of popping out, and you can even see the little teeth of the EVA inside of the jaw. Well, you can more or less see it there inside. It's a great sculpt, this head. Actually, it's one of my favorites for the Evangelion Unit 1s. Most of the berserk heads only are sculpted with the head open, and that's it. Some of the EVAs, well, only this EVA, the 2.0 mold EVAs, could open the mouth, and at least this one looks really good. I really like how all the elements of this EVA got... damn it! How all the elements of this EVA got perfectly captured on this figure. I really like it. It's one of my favorites. Next, I'll be checking the extra arms. On the movie, the Tentangel blasts away part of the arm, well, much of the arm of Evangelion Unit 1. On the process, it takes out the pylon, which I'm going to be removing for that. Remember that the 2.0 mold pegs for the pylons are very delicate and can easily break, so be careful with that. And all you have to do is pull out the arm, leaving in the joint, and inserting the first extra arm, which is a mutilated left arm, like this. All you have to do is insert it back, and oh, come on. I don't use these much, so they are kind of tight. So there you go. The arm, as you can see, was sculpted with the burnt flesh and the bone inside, like this. It's kind of reminiscent of the mass-produced EVAs from the end of Evangelion that they made some time ago. And well, the other arm that comes with this unit, it's the 80 field arm that is complete. All you have to do is insert it just like the normal ones, like this, and there you go. The arm, as you can see, is yellow, kind of transparent on the bases, on the edges I mean, and you can actually see the peg for the joint of the hand inside. It's well, it's not the best one that there is in terms of this figure. There are like two or three other figures of this very Eva, and they all gave different approaches for the 80 field arm. Revoltech used this one with the little like dashes of light and made out of plastic, of transparent plastic, that really works out if the Eva is static. But if you bend the arm like this, it kind of looks bad, because one part of the arm is the light of the arm is moving in one direction, and the other one is moving on another one. The robot Damacy figure, I don't quite remember what they did. I think it was all transparent. Well, you can see the picture of what they did in here. And, well, other figures, I think it was from Bandai, did something different. They did some sort of semi-transparent arm that had glitter in it. It's this one. And, well, in my opinion, it kind of looks like a cheap piece of plastic of Chinese ball of, you know which ones I'm talking about. It looks bad, that one, at least in my opinion. I think given the nature of the arm, of how it looked, it was very difficult to capture on a static figure. And even if you try to give it some impression of motion like Revoltech did, you could not possibly cover all the ranges of motion that the arm could have. Well, this particular part of the arm, the glossy parts, would have. I'm sorry, I don't have other way to describe them. But the arm works exactly like the other arm. To change the hand, all you have to do is pop it out and insert a new one. The 80 field arm doesn't come with many hands, only with 4. We have an open palm, which is meant to put the hand completely in a 90-degree angle. This one that is like open palm, and there is a fist. But, well, the other extra for this Eva is the halo of the Eva. For putting it on, you have to remove the entry block cover in the back of the Eva. You have to be careful because you don't want to scratch the paint or something. Give me a minute. And there you go. You only have to slide it up and separate this little piece. And the Eva comes with a different one that has this tiny peg on top. So you just put it on like this, and then you have the 2-piece halo for the Eva. All you have to do is insert the shaft on this peg, and the halo will be placed on the very top of this in here. So it can be moved slightly, just all like that, and you have to complete the effect by moving the head of the Eva, so that it looks like this. It can bend not much, but it can bend a lot backwards, but then it looks out of place, and maybe it can be done, or maybe it has served some function at some perspective photography or something. But, well, for me it makes most sense to leave it just like that. It is the only Eva that has an halo that has a halo that, is it an halo or a halo? There's an H in the middle. I don't remember the rule for that. Anyhow, it is the only EVA with a halo that actually has one. The Evangelion Mark 6 was attached to the moon, to the LED moon, and the Mark 9 doesn't come with one yet. I'm still waiting for the Adam's bezel release. And well, the other extra that comes with this figure is these kind of. It is supposed to be the effect for the ice blasting, so that the EVA is shooting beams out of its eyes. Well, I'm not quite sure what to think about this one, because many people that has seen the figure that is not familiar with Evangelion ask me, what is that? Unless you have seen the movie and you know what the deal is, you are probably just going to think that they are some sort of 80s fashion goggles or glasses or something like that. It's very strange, because many people that sees my collection knows, oh well, it's a robot, and they don't ask much. But that particular piece calls their attention because it's so strange. It's such a minute moment of the movie where you actually see the EVA like that, and that you can't. I know in my well, at least I have never used it, and even if you have it on your desk like that, I don't think that people will understand what the hell is going on with that. It's a nice addition, but it's very like an inside joke for those who have seen Evangelion and know what's the deal with this scene, because otherwise it just looks silly in my opinion. But anyway, that's just my opinion. The EVA also comes with the umbilical cable. I have never used this one. It comes with a factory bending and with a pellet gun from the 2.0 mold. This one is kind of brown. And well, yeah, that's it. I don't know why they included the rifle. And well, the Robot Damacy version, on the other hand, comes with a couple of more extras that I find interesting, and I wonder why they didn't include. The first one is the removable chest piece. You could remove the chest plates in here and put another one. Another feature that included the EVA Unit 1 core exposed, and a strange cubic configuration of the AT field briefly seen on the film that I think is kind of great. But well, Revoltech did not make any form of AT field to accompany its figures. So, well, this was all. This was LA1 making a new video review. The Revoltech number 76, Evangelion Unit 1 New Movie Edition, Awakening version, sculpted by Katsuhisa Yamaguchi and produced by Kaiyodo on its line Revoltech. Visit my blog, evaposters.blogspot.com, and my Tumblr, so you can see all the links below. Thanks for watching.